Merry Christmas, boys. I hope everyone is having the best time. Just a short one today because, to be honest, boys, if you don't trade or jump on the game over the next few days, you're going to fall behind massively. So make sure you're spending time with your family. But this is a really important time if you want to make coins, pack grind, just be on the game in general. So we're going to cover the content that came out, what's coming out, the recent bans as well, boys. The bans are a little bit ridiculous, right? So you need to be aware of them. What is the best pack grind? When should you open your packs? And then as well as what are the packs on the market or on the store? What are they going to do to the market? And how can we best make coins? When's going to be the low point? And when can we invest in some of these cards? So let's cover all of that today. I should have got a Christmas hat for this video, boys, thinking about it. I really am looking forward to the time away, spending time with the family, but I did want to get the last video across to you boys. Like I say, really important time on the game, and if you miss out, it's going to be quite sad. So, what we got content-wise is Thibaut Courtois. Boys, this SBC looks really, really nice. He's only an 85 and an 86 for probably one of the best goalkeepers in the entire game. Now, I say this because that means stay away from goalkeepers. Goalkeeper demand is surely going to die as everyone goes and completes this Thibaut Courtois with every single goalkeeping play style in the game. Honestly, I would just avoid them for a little while. Probably a bounce back as they all will fall tonight as I'm recording this. But boys, stay away. That's fine. We also got this Robin Lenormand SBC. He looks, you know, good but not great. This one, boys, you can complete if you want. It is still quite cheap, but Courtois is definitely the best SBC out of the two. We got another refresh campaign mix. Not a good SBC to do right now with everything else out. So apart from that, boys, the SBC is still for you boys to, you know, the big talk is to go and grind the packs, but don't open them now. We're going to come to that in a little bit later with what's coming. But basically, SBCs right now is pack grind. The Courtois is nice, so you can get fodder from him for the pack grind. But yeah, pack grind is where to be right now. Everyone's packing icons and winter wildcards. So I'll go through that in a second. The only new Evo we got was the Icy Precision. Boys, please go and do this evolution when you get the chance. It's an amazing free evolution just to give someone some nice play styles. As you can see, it does upgrade the rating, but my Marmouche would go to 89 shooting, and it gives him finesse and low driven. It is an amazing, amazing Evo. I think you can give this one to any striker to start them off in a chain, or even to finish someone who you've already got decent stats on. An amazing Evo. Go and do that 100%. That was it for content, boys. SBC Courtois, amazing. Evo, amazing. Lenormand, meh. More importantly, boys, bans. This is so important, right? We're in a weird time right now. If you didn't know, there's loads of bans going around on FC26. If you've not been banned yet, you're lucky, to be honest. People are getting banned for one thing, trading winter wildcards cards. But even if you don't trade them, you're still at risk, right? So, for example, this Cruyff is one, you know, any winter wildcards icon or card. The ban seems to be for if you just buy or sell a winter wildcards card. That is it. You could pack a card and sell it. You could just buy it off the market for your team. You are at risk of a ban. EA system is broken, as it always is. So as you can see from the Sheriff tweet, loads of accounts are getting unbanned, but you're still at risk of getting banned and having to go through the appeal process at EA and go and try and get your account unbanned. It's a nightmare. If you want to be safe, you can completely avoid the winter wildcards and the icons. I think it should be fine very soon, but just so you know, people are still getting banned for absolutely nothing. I mean, if you do get banned, you should be able to get the account back, but just so you know, it is worth being aware. Trading winter wildcards, icons and heroes specifically seem to be flagging it more than anything else. Basically, EA have updated the ban system and it is completely broken. Right, negativity aside, this is where we talk about the pack grind and trading, and we had to get the bans out of the way. But boys, what is coming to packs? Well, on the Thursday, so today, Christmas, the 25th, this is what comes into packs. Zico and a baby Zico, some amazing cards, and that baby Zico will be amazing to trade with, especially when it gets closer to 87 Evos and him fitting Evos. But the team is nothing special, but that is fine, because on Friday, the day after, boys, tomorrow, we get Henry, Vieira, we get their big cards, their baby cards, we get a Cafu, a Pushas and Cannavaro, all this good stuff, right? Rashford's in there, Patchy's got 2 cards. As you can see, this Team 3 is amazing, and that comes at Friday at 6 o'clock. It's even Marmouche, Lacroix, and Ibanez. They basically give all the most popular cards in the game a card in Team 3. What does that mean for you boys? It means save packs. Please do not open your free pack that EA should be giving us today on Christmas. Please do not open any save packs. Please wait until Friday. If you got any FIFA points or anything for Christmas, please put them on the game on Friday. I know it's tempting to go and rip them open same day as you get them. Save them for Friday. I can't stress enough how much better this team is. And don't forget, this team is still in packs on Friday, as well as the re-release team, okay? So the re-release team of all the special cards, that is still in packs on Friday. This is still in packs on Friday. And this is still in packs on Friday. So opening your packs on Friday is still amazing. And it's by far the most players we've ever had in packs, I think, on the year. I think even more than Black Friday if you discount the best of team of the week. In terms of the pack grind, boys, nothing much has changed. I don't think anything else came out today in terms of the pack grind. So there should be nothing new on Christmas either. But Do your daily logins, amazing. They're still really good. This is exactly what I'd be doing, right? If you've not done the 100 crafting upgrades, that is your #1 priority. Go and get them done. The 78 player picks are okay, but I think you can do better. They're just unlimited. So if you're going to grind all day, you eventually will get to these 70 player picks because they are unlimited. Fine. The 83 Team of the Week, definitely keep this favorited. It is really good to just replenish Team of the Weeks in your club because they're getting up in price right now. And we'll talk about them with coins later. The double 85 upgrade is fine. I think I still prefer the 82 times 10, but you can definitely get lucky in this and get some icons and winter wildcards. Absolutely fine to complete that as well. It just needs rare players. The 5 of 10 78 plus player pick stinks, unfortunately, but there's not much better to put your commons in. So I'd still complete this, but just know it's not really a great player pick. What is good about it is that you get 5 cards. So the fact you get 5 cards means you can at least put all those cards back into SBCs. The 10 times 82, keep completing them. Boys, these are obviously only repeatable 3 times a day. My advice to you would be, do this on Thursday if you're going to be on the game and you do have some time, and then do them on Friday again and open them all on Friday. Of course, player picks are a bit annoying. As you know, unassigned, you can't really open anything else. So that's a bit annoying, but I would do everything here and save it for Friday. At least the big packs, right? 85 to 87s, I'd ignore. Provisions upgrades are amazing. You should still be doing all 4 of them a day with, even if you have to buy 85s off the market, absolutely fine. And the premium mixed league upgrade is still amazing if you're someone who wants to keep coins flowing. This is the only way doing the fodder grind to keep coins flowing. That's amazing. So do all your dailies, boys. Do all of that good stuff, right? That is the fodder grind. Not much has changed. To be honest, if anything, it's got a tiny bit worse with how EA have changed the SBCs. But whatever you do, the big advice is to save it all for Friday. Don't open anything on Thursday. Over the Christmas time, boys, just before we get into trading advice as well, something I want to touch on is Evos and how important they are right now for you. And I can't stress this enough, right? I've actually used some of them, so you're not seeing all of the Evos right now. But what EA have done with the current Evos is there are loads of Evos that don't improve rating but do give playstyles and stats. And the reason I want to touch upon it, boys, and the reason it's so important for you is you can now create Evos from scratch, like this Cuvette you might have seen us do the other day. Now, this was a silver card we bought off the market, and with just going and putting in some random Evos, we now have a card that has the lowest stat on his card is 86. It has incisive, ping, ticky, low driven, anticipate and intercept, some of the best set of playstyles on the entire game. And just look at this guy's in-game stats, right? He is 5-star, 4-star, 6'2". He is, of course, from a league in Belgium, plays for, I don't even know what that team is, so apologies if you support that team. But he plays for a crap team. But point being is, look at some of the cards you can make, right? We bought this Bachichi, created him from scratch as well. We've now got one of the best left backs in the entire game. His stats are a joke, and his play styles match it up as well with quick step, jockey, intercept, anticipate. The point for you boys is please go and do Evos. Go and try and find some change. Use FUTGG. You can even do what I do, right? I just load up FUTGG, go to trending evolutions, and this is how I find some of my favorite evolutions. You can even see people have already started to clock onto that Cuvette that we found, and you've got the Hansen Arison, some of loads of good Evos, Ruta, Appendo. If you need some Evos, or you need some inspiration at least, go and check what type of chains people are doing. So even if you don't want to do this Cuvette card, you can start to see what type of chains is actually making these cards and how you do it. So that's the chain for Cuvette. You've got a similar one for that Svensson Arison as well. If you want to do this card, boys, he's even better, but his bronze card is extinct. And as you can see, this card is even better probably as it's 5-star, 5-star. Ridiculous, right? He is extinct. You might have him in the club, so go and check. Some of ridiculous Evos. So it's just a plea to you, boys. Please go and do your Evos on the game right now. Trading advice, boys. It's going to be so easy to make coins across the next few days if you are on the game, okay? Especially if you're on the game Thursday and Friday, because mass bidding is probably going to make you 500,000 to 1 million coins if you do it correctly, right? We have all the fodder filters in our free Discord if you go into the BigJead post section and scroll up, right? And all you're going to go and do, I always seem to show Gabriel, even though he's not in packs right now, so whatever, is bid on fodder, right? What happens is, when we get lightning rounds, and I'll show you how you can check if we get lightning rounds, if you're new. When we get lightning rounds, you're going to go find fodder, right? People ask me this all the time, like what price to bid for and all this good stuff, okay? Say you want to do 88. Any rating between 86 and 88 is perfect. So 86, 87, 88, right? Find what the rating sells for. And again, we have all the generic fodder filters in the free Discord. We do it on Twitch all the time. 10,750, right? I know I can sell this card for 10,750. So when we get lightning rounds, an hour later, mass bid. I know a lot of you boys know this by now, but it is really simple. So to make coins on that Gabriel, we'd have to win him for about 9.5 to 9.9 thousand coins, right? So you go and put this in an hour after lightning rounds. See how there's like no supply on this card right now because it's not an hour after lightning rounds? If it was, you would see ungodly amounts of supply on a card. I mean, don't use a card that's out of packs like Gabriel. Use a gold card that is in packs, or do what I say and use the generic filters. Mass bid. So basically, every time it's lightning rounds, an hour after, do that. Just mass bid on any price. You can win them basically for as low as like 2,000 or 3,000 coins on 88. It's ridiculous. It's free coins. It's like printing money. The way you check when to do this is just go to the store. It should be every single hour, but go to global limits, and you should see these are lightning rounds here. So can you see when these new ones come out, they normally refresh every single hour after content on the Thursday and Friday, Christmas and the day after. So that should be the case here, and it just means whenever we get, you know, lightning rounds, hour later, go and bid, as people will list all their cards for open bid. That is your number one trader method the entire weekend. That should print you coins. You can still do chem style trading, but I would do it a little bit differently. With so many cards in packs, boys, this is exactly how I would chem style trade. I would go through every single card, special card, in packs. So that's Winter Wildcards Team 2 on Thursday and re-release, and then also Winter Wildcards Team 3 on Friday. You can add to that. And one of the cards... excuse me, in re-release is Dumfries, okay? All you're going to go through is check what every single card sells for, and then what they sell for with a Shadow for defenders and Hunter for attackers, okay? So let me show you how I do that. Dumfries right now is 11,000 coins. So all you got to do is check what he sells for with a Shadow. And with a Shadow, that's one card. That looks like you can probably make profit on that, to be honest, boys, which I'll show you why that's so broken in just a second. With a Shadow, he sells for about 15,000 coins. It doesn't look much higher than that, maybe even 14.5, right? So you know this Dumfries sells for 14,500 coins, and he's 11,000 coins without a Shadow. That's a good gap. A good gap just means 1,000 or 2,000 coins profit after tax, right? So we've got 1,000 or 2,000 coins profit after tax. What you can go and do is every single time you find a card from re-release or Winter Wildcards that has a good gap, add them to a list on a pen, a phone, in footbin, doesn't matter, right? Then, once you've got your list of cards that have good gaps of chem styles, you're going to go through one by one through the list and just see if there's a card with a Hunter or a Shadow sat there. So another one is this Desiree Douay. He has a ratings reload card that is normally about 28,000 coins. As you can see, right, it's 27,000 coins. He's an attacker, so we'll check him with a Hunter. Midfielders, you can often do both if they're a central midfielder, but just to be safe, we'll do Hunter on him. So as you can see, he seems to sell for maybe 30 or even 31 or 2,000 coins, because they're the minimum. But if we put this up a little bit, he should still sell for... yeah, he seems to sell for about 31,000 coins with a Hunter, right? And he's, what, 28,000 coins without a Hunter, did we say? 27.5. So if you can sell this card for 31.5 with a Hunter, after tax, that's 30k. So if there was a Hunter on the market for 27.50, that'd be 2,500 coins. So it's a good gap, right? Anytime you do that, add it to a list, and when you go through your list one by one, don't sit and snipe the cards. You just search once on Douay, you search once on Dumfries, you search once on everyone on the list. Any card sat there with a Shadow or a Hunter at the minimum price, you can pick up and sell for more. And honestly, over Friday and over Thursday, boys, you should print coins doing this. It's really good with the mass bidding. In terms of a low point, and where we can invest in Winter Wildcards, we can invest in the re-release, I'm going to try and predict ahead of time that the low point will be Friday night with lightning rounds. I am not 100% confident on that at all, boys. It's too far away to say. I apologize. I think it'll be Friday night with lightning rounds, and if it's not, it'll be Saturday night with lightning rounds. It will definitely be Friday or Saturday, and in my opinion, it'll be Friday. I'm not going to go and buy blind, but I'm just giving you my thoughts, right? That is not for cards like Cruyff, who will be out of packs at that time. That is for these new cards in packs. So, for example, Zico and, Vieira, Henry, I think Friday and Saturday night. I am even more certain of this and the cards on re-release. So the cards, let me go find the re-release picture. Cards like this, boys. So for example, Bellingham Thunderstruck or Bruno Fernandes, Balde Cornerstone, especially some of the 86 that fits Evos, some of the UCL cards as they'll start playing within the next couple of weeks, like Militao and Saliba. I think the low point will be Friday and Saturday night in the night with lightning rounds. And when the lightning rounds start to dry up and people stop opening them, you should then start to see these cards getting bought back basically and then rise into next week, okay? Again, don't just go and buy blind. Add a lot of the cards you're interested in to a list, start to track them, see when they seem to be bouncing up on Friday and Saturday night, and you should be good to try and catch them at low points. That was a very quick video for you there, boys. I appreciate that was a lot of information in a short amount of time, but again, on Christmas, make sure you're spending time with your family, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, have happy holidays, have a good time off, all that good stuff, boys. I'm not going to be too active. Our next Twitch stream should be on the Sunday. Make sure you are all there. Apart from that, boys, I appreciate all the support recently. You guys have been great. It's coming towards the end of 2025, and we've managed to get close to 10,000 subscribers. If you're new here, please subscribe. It really does help out. I just, enjoy the community we're going right now on here, on Twitch, and of course, in the free Discord, like I always say. The team has had a revamp as well, so we're enjoying actually being able to play the game for once. As you know, boys, I've just been sat and helping you trade. So we put a video out the other day. I'll put it on screen now. Give that a watch. We basically revamped the entire account in just 5 hours. It was so good. It was a lot of fun as well. Really enjoyed it. But like always, boys, enjoy the holidays. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll see you all in